Okay, Sabadi Pinom. Miad Pinom, my kinsfolk. Oh my God, it is time for his 905. Why am I in such a good mood about it? Man, sometimes life is just so difficult, and then it gets you that contrast, and you come to Bach, and it's like, this is so good. You know what I mean? That really picks you up, depending on how bad it was before. And it's just amazing. What do we got? This is this 4/4 in D minor, BWV 905. Man, we're gonna play it with a straight back. I'm gonna try to not make any mistakes. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2. That's gotta be wrong. Let's just slow it down. Okay, so that's the right solution, slow it down. But you know what, I'm gonna slow down a little bit more because I really don't want to make any mistakes. This seems to be one of the pieces that's like really a gem, And all the pieces are great, but this one is not so popular, but to me it's like, I feel like it's my friend, Like it's cute, like a puppy, or like interesting. So let's see. I get it. Okay. You got that? Good, right? Ooh, that was right. Oh no, it wasn't. I see. Okay. Let's play that measure again. Okay, we play that measure again. There we go. Slow it down, slow it down. Get the spine up. Celebrate the spine. Now you're screwing. I talk too much about my spine, I'm screwing it up. Just come back there. Get it? that's the prelude. So now let's have just as much respect and pristine energy for the fugue, but maybe a little bit more. More patience. See the 6 perfections of Buddhism. Some more patience, generosity, discipline, moral strength, meditation, and wisdom. 1 and 2 and. I get it. Okay. When you least expect it, expect it. There's all that. Getting a little warm up in here. Got my white shirt on for y'all. Okay. So this was interesting, this whole section. I kind of made too many mistakes. So let's play that again. So let's focus on the left hand. It's really just supposed to be this eighth on, eighth off. So let's get that feeling. I think would be nice. Not here. It's all straight. Then here. That's right. F natural out there. just coming into the ending. It's one of my favorite place to mess it all up. The imperfection rule. It's a beautiful piece of music. One day we're going to play it well. You know, the adverb is well. Good is the adjective. So I feel good, or that is good, but I do it well. Speak well, and think well, drink well, and feel good. Maybe feel well too, I don't know. But there's 906. The thing about these books, I mean, is you can just go right through it. You're going to get 906, 907, 908, but I bet 906 they got in this book here. Yeah, right here. So let's go back to that. When we're ready to play it. Oh, look, C minor. That would be interesting. 3 flats. So that's that C minor. Where are you? Way out. Go. Oh. Oh, where are you, baby? You're here, you're here, you're here, you're here. Okay. And then the E, the G, the C. How's that work? Like that. Okay, so very dramatic, very intense in this fantasy. And then more of that. Okay, this one is going to require some patience, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. And then the fugue is here. Let's hear that. That's really intense that he wrote that. Jesus. And the guy has no fear of rejection, right? It's just like, and you wonder, like, he has no fear of rejection, and you wonder, like, back then people were supposed to be so proper. At least that's this maybe modern misconception of the Baroque period, that people were like so proper and stuff, and like all like in their dresses. The guy's writing like nightmare music. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just nightmare music. Sometimes it's really beautiful, but you know what? He's writing really, really strange music, which I love. And that's cool. But you have to wonder, or you have to think, or accept that back then, strange nightmare music was okay. Maybe more okay than it is now. And this actually is in cut time. Let's play just that beginning part again to see how strange it really is. So this is in cut time. So let's just count it as straight for now. So 1 and 2. let's play just a little bit slower and we can play it just right, really feel what he was doing here. So, 1. I use the term nightmare music loosely, but now I think we're fully in the realm of the nightmare music. What's it? That's correct. Is that correct? That's correct. So, you know, okay, so I don't want to kill the piece. So there you go. I mean, this is one of those ones where they don't really have the ending of it. Yeah. So this is probably something I don't know why they don't have the ending of it, but it says the autograph breaks off here. So then the autograph would be the original piece, and I think, I'm not a Bach expert, but when they say autograph, I think that's what they mean. So basically it just ends here, and I'm sure it ends just as freaky as, well, let's see where it ends. It ends like this. And then they try to write something a little bit extra that they think he might have intended after that, but it's BS, you know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what it sounds like. What they wrote just a little bit at the end. No, I don't think so. I mean, I get that they're just trying to do something. They're trying to just go with the flow, but whatever. So the bottom line is that this is an intense piece of music. So I think the best way for us to approach this, or for me as a musician to approach this, is just as delicate and precise as possible. Oh, that's what it's called, the unvollendete Fuge, so the nebst unvollendete Fuge. And I forgot what nebst means, but basically just without the ending. So that's always sad, you know, it's when you accept that, hey, everything changes and everything's transient, Earth evolves. The one truth is evolution, which is interdependence. So that's the fundamental nature of reality, is interdependence, dependent origination. So you can rely on that, and you can rest your human mind in that conscious acceptance of that. And it's very consoling because you see that you came about because of your mother, because of the air you breathe. You're in a flowing system. And it's flowing. So this too shall pass. This Bach will go. I mean, the whole earth, will go. So there you go. I mean, Elon Musk can try to put this on Mars, but it's not going to help in the end. You know why? I'll tell you. If you really wonder, like, can the humans exist forever in terms of evolution? No. And one of the things that happens in the cosmology is supernova. So when the star actually explodes, that circumference is so wide. That circumference, the distance across the sphere, not the circumference, but the radius and the diameter. Is that what it's called? I forgot. The whole sphere of hot gas, plasma, X-rays is so wide over humanity. But come on, we have been evolving from beginningless time. So obviously it will continue this process of evolution, evolving situations, not just Darwin evolution, but evolution of everything. So with that said, we can love our Bach right now. And unvollendeter Fugue, it just reminds us that, this too shall pass. Enjoy it. I think the meaning of life is to feel warmth and express the warm heart naturally. So there you go, my friends. Feeling warm with this. Let's play a little bit more at the end there with him. This is this is still the fancy, so before the fugue. Let's play it in the middle of the fancy, see what it sounds like. Right, I kind of remember this. And now we have D dominant with F sharp. And again, to G minor. Diminished. Then G major. Was that correct? Yeah, C minor. Yeah, so this is going to be very painful, and we'll just, maybe think of that supernova when we're playing it, everything burning up, and how because we lived with a warm heart, and emphasize that we're at peace with true interdependence, and evolution of all things. So as my body's evolving right now based on causes and conditions, evolution isn't just genetic evolution like having children and survival of the fittest. Everything is evolving all the time through various causes and conditions, including genetics, but other things too. The wind blows, why? Because the temperature changed. Why? Because of a sunspot. Why? Because the evolution of the sun. Why? Because of the last supernova. So when there was a last supernova, some of these dust particles, were gathering in a cloud over here and made this star, our sun, in this solar system. I mean, these planets, and then we evolved through the process. I'm not exactly sure, but it could have been a parthenogenesis, like an asteroid impacts the Earth with some bacteria or something, or you could have an evolution of a cell over billions of years. So we're talking about, say, the Earth's been here 4 billion years, maybe just the first, 1.5 billion years. It's a lot, it's 1,000 million. So 1,500 million years is enough for things like, oils and clays to make globules and to and for somehow RNA to develop there, but we don't know how that works. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna go actually paint something I need to paint upstairs. So talk to you later.